Hello everybody, it's me, Rachel. Welcome back. In today's video, I'm just going to do a simple all drugstore get ready with me. I basically wanted to center it around these Milani eyeshadows that I found. They're like little duos and they look really pretty. So I found those. I wanted to do kind of like a whole drugstore, like what's new at the drugstore, but I never got around to getting more things, so I'm just gonna do with what I have and we'll go from there. So the first thing I'm gonna start off with is I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Putty Primer. I am just using this like e.l.f. like silicone spatula paddle thing. It's like for a mask, but I have been liking it for applying like things out of a pot. So the foundation brush that I'm using today is the Cargo Magic brush. I really like this brush quite a bit. And then I'm gonna go and do a little bit of under eye priming. This is the Hydrating Under Eye Primer from e.l.f. I really like this. I don't know if it does much of a difference. Mostly because I haven't really paid attention to it, but I feel like it makes a difference with like making things not crease and stuff. And I haven't started using a new eye cream yet, which I need to just pull one out. Just trying to use up other like skincare products. I don't know why I could totally pull out a eye cream. The foundation that I'm going to use today is the Flower Beauty Stick Foundation. This is the Pore Perfect Instant Blur Stick. And it has like a priming side and like a cream side. I'm just going to use the cream side today. And I've used quite a bit of this. Well, mostly just because a lot doesn't come in the product. Just blending that in. I don't know why I've was watching some other people's videos and seeing what other people like, and a lot of people like to use a sponge, and I just find that I just like a brush. But also I really do think it depends on the brush that you're using. I have quite a few brushes that I absolutely love. I know a lot of people like the Love is a Foundation brush from Tarte, from It Cosmetics. And I also really like, if I can find it, I think it might be dirty. It is a brush from Alamar Cosmetics. And I really like that for putting foundation on. So I guess it kind of just depends on maybe also the type of foundation that you're putting on. Now I have these in my one of my project pans, which those videos will be up soon for updates. I'll give you a quick update right now. One of these was drying out, so I had to kind of revive it with a little bit of contact solution, and I've had to do that with anything for like a couple years. So I don't know how long one of these will be in that project pan. So that's a little bit of a snippet of what I'm talking about in those videos. So. Alright, so I'm going to just kind of leave it there and we'll move on to our eyes for right now. And I am going to prime first because I don't know the properties of these eyeshadows, but I do like the way that they have. So I have Life Partner, which is this one, and then I have Hot Couple, which is this one, and then this one is BFF. So maybe I could show it to you. So this one's BFF. And then we have Life Partner. It's better to show you without them being closed. So that one's pretty, and I like this brown tone right here. So this one and this one are kind of similar. So Life Partner and Hot Couple. This one's Life Partner and this one's Hot Couple. So you can kind of see they're just like lighter versions of each other. So, which I'm not complaining about because you can actually take it for what it's worth, if you know what I mean. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to prime. And I'm going to prime with Smashbox primer for right now. I'm trying to use this one up. It's almost out the door. I've always liked this one. Okay. So let's go ahead and get like a nice fluffy brush. Here's one. And I'm going to go in with this shade right here from Hot Couple, the matte shade. And I have a nice big fluffy brush to kind of disperse the product a bit. And I'm going to go all the way through the whole crease, all the way to the inner corners. Kind of like perfect windshield wiper shades. You can kind of see how that's building up. It's a nice kind of like terracotta color, not too orange and not too red. It's perfect kind of right there in the middle. And I'm going to kind of leave that there and we'll move on to the other eye and then we'll like blend those out before we add anything else on top. Alright, so there is that shade. That is the one from the Hot Couple. And now I'm going to go in with the Life Partners and I'm going to take this shade right here. I'm going to kind of see how it's darkening it up. I'm not trying to blend it all the way through just like we did the other shade, just blending it through. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to take this one. This is the Molten Liquid Shadow from e.l.f. and this is in Bronzed Copper. I'm going to take this and put a little bit here and then we will grab a good brush for blending that out. If I can find one, you know how that goes. So let's go ahead and blend this out. So I'm going to take two of the shades in here. I'm going to take the gold from this one and then this kind of maybe I'll do the other one, but I'm not sure. So first off, I'm going to take the gold one because I really want to play with that one. And I'm going to take that on a little bit more of a precise brush so that I can concentrate the product mostly on the center here. Okay, so there is the gold, and it's kind of blended itself out, which I'm surprised. I'm actually impressed with it. So I'm going to swatch the other two shades to see what I will feel like doing. So yeah, I am going to take this one right here, and this one is in the Hot Couple palette. I'm going to take the same brush that I used for the gold and place that more on the inner corner if I can hold things. I have been dropping things so bad. I need to like slow down. So they are kind of a flaky shadow. Mostly just this one right here is really kind of flaky. Which it's because it has a pearl reflex in it. And if you don't really necessarily like that, maybe just don't get this duo. But because it has that pearl reflect, it's really pretty. So there is that look that we've created with those duos. I have really been keeping an eye out for like smaller palettes recently. Just because I feel like it makes more sense than these giant, incredibly large palettes. They just seem a bit overwhelming, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to go in with the Pretty Vulgar Dip cream liner. Or gel, I think it's cream. This bee's cream, and I got my e.l.f. Just for everyone's information, Pretty Vulgar is not drugstore. But I just really wanted to use it on this look, so... But you can use any, like L'Oreal makes one, but they're not cruelty-free, so that's why I'm using this one. So let's do some concealer, and I do not know what drugstore concealers that I have. Oh, I have this Flower Beauty one. I like me some Flower. I need to get some of their new things. It's like I've been saying, like, they have great things. They have them at my grocery store, one of my smaller Kroger grocery stores, but I feel like the prices are a lot more than like their average prices, which kind of seems typical for a grocery store. This is a good concealer, but it's not great for under eye. I guess it kind of is because it is kind of a yellowy toned one. So I will take my e.l.f. Ooh, drawer didn't want to close. My e.l.f. Finishing powder. I've hit pan on this, and that's because I really like it. I don't know why I have that brush in here. I don't like that brush. I don't like it. Kind of reminds me of the look that I did with the Illamasqua palette. So let's pick a blush and a bronzer and a highlighter, and then we can be done. Alright, so the bronzer that I picked is this Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder. And it's super big. It's ginormous. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to take it on a big Dual Fiber brush, and let's just do a light contouring. And then the highlighter that I picked, which I am surprised, I kind of forgot that I had this. I guess I didn't forget, I guess it kind of fell down to the waist side. Something is like bothering me on my eyelid. So I picked the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. And it's so pretty, one of the best highlighters. And I'm using my Juvia's Place highlighter brush. Alright, for blush, I pulled out two CoverGirl blushes. The Cheekers blush, and this is in Classic Pink, and then we also have True Plum. And I think I'm going to take the True Plum one right here. Have my brush into there. Oh, that's really pretty. Just love blush. It's like my weakness. And for my lips, I am just going to be using my Smashbox Jumbo Lip Pencil. Alright you guys, so that is the end of this Get Ready With Me drugstore edition. If you guys did like this video, please give it a thumbs up so other people can see videos such as like this. And if you haven't already, please subscribe so you don't miss any more videos from me. It's totally free. And without further ado, I'll let you guys go. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.